There we go. That should be good. Hope that's good anyway. There we go. Yeah. That sounds about right. Sorry about that. So Mr. Pro Cow, basically what this is essentially, honestly, one of my favorite strategy games. Basically, let's put it this way: it's kind of like if you mix together XCOM, Worms, and Pokemon of all things. At least the way I see it. But yeah, it's a very unique thing. Let's put it that way. Let's let this play real quick.
A brutal gang of thugs called Scrappers are spreading across our turf in the outskirts, stealing everything in sight. They have even been known to kidnap the locals. Their presence could draw unwanted attention from the Royal Space Force. In short, they are bad for business. Low on water, Piper and her mates have boarded a scrapper ship, aiming to relieve them of their ill-gotten cargo. And of course, it all went according to plan.
Alright, so. There we go. So yeah, this game is both, like, mechanically amazing and friggin' adorable. I'm just gonna put it that way. So, XCOM-like, in that essentially a two-turn structure here. So we'll go ahead and skip through all of it. Long story short, stuff didn't go terribly great for them here. But yeah, so this is kind of how it works. You go to a spot, you try to find some cover and whatever else, and then you just kind of have a shootout like this. Now, on the highest difficulty, like it said earlier, it's a bit unforgiving as far as everything goes. Now, this first guy, you can actually go take his hat. Actually, there's kind of like a hat-stealing mechanic in this, which is pretty amazing. So there we go, we're gonna run over here. Come on, let me take that hat. There we go. Gonna end the turn right there, because it won't let me go up otherwise. End it right there. You actually don't have to do this intro on subsequent playthroughs, but I've never actually gone through this one new game on this particular difficulty. Actually, it's funny because the reason that I started doing this is because I actually had a save that was going through this exact difficulty on New Game Plus. Which is funny because New Game Plus is literally the exact same difficulty. You just get to keep all of your crewmates. There we go. Any day, anyways. So, get the general gist here. You get up to 3 people in your team. There's no permadeath in this, which is good because it is hard as crap later on. Actually, it gets hard as crap by the second mission here, so we'll see. Now, the difficulty in particular that I'm going for in this one is essentially going for all the stars, which essentially means no deaths and getting every single thing in each of the levels, which is a lot more pleasant than it actually sounds. So there we go. This is the second guy that you get, your kind of close-range shotgun guy. Everybody's got a different specialty, although a lot of them can do a lot of different things. I'm actually going to go up here and try to get the full damage off a shotty there, but didn't quite work out. So he's going to take a couple shots. There really aren't too many bad things early on here, so I'll just go ahead and pull one of those. With the shotty, generally speaking, headshots aren't really going to matter too much, at least not now. Later on it might matter a little bit more. It's kind of a long story. Alright. Yeah, everything from the music to the presentation to everything, and this is just so good. Absolutely adore this game. Actually, I originally got it on the Vita, which, by the way, playing this with a broken thumbstick, kind of a nightmare, but still doable. Still doable. We might have to restart this one, actually. That's fine. Good here, treated. Hopefully he misses. Come on, miss. Yeah, these early guys love to miss. They actually miss on purpose a lot of the time, which is nice. Because early on, you don't actually have access to a lot of things. Went for the ricochet there. It decided not to work. Aw, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna have to redo this intro here. Go for the punch. Yeah, that sucks. That shouldn't have happened. Because he intentionally missed and he still got the guy off a ricochet. Yeah, lots of ricochet mechanics going on in this one. But it's on sale all the time. If you've never tried it, definitely do. It's like, the story is pretty, you know, minor. It doesn't matter too much. But yeah, no, it's really, really fun. Alright, got a hat, got a bag, and unfortunately only got one of the 2 stars there. I don't know if you can actually redo the intro now that I think about it. Actually, I don't think you get a star rating on that first one, so it might not matter. We'll see. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna skip through a lot of the dialogue. There isn't really too much to say there, but yeah, you can like run around your ship and everything, and this fills up the crewmates over time. It's pretty great. It's basically a big old steam-powered thing, and everyone's a little robot situation. It's great. Love it. So yeah, if you've ever played Steamworld Dig, this is basically a, kind of like, not exactly a sequel, but kind of like a little side story to it. Same universe, but really fun. Anywho. Alright, so yeah, that's the first one with the star rating, so that first one doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Now, you start off with pretty crappy stuff here. Each of these slots can be filled up as you go along. Actually going to go ahead and give this guy a hat. You can give everybody whatever hats you want. If you want to give everybody matching hats, you can do that. Or if you want to go in with no hats, that's an option. But every hat that you shoot off, you get to permanently keep as long as you picked it up. And you get some pretty crazy ones later. So the higher your difficulty, the more kinds of crazy hats you get as well. I'm not getting all the hats, just all the stars. Just so you know. Okay, we're gonna start this right here so that we can open up this door as a free turn. Alright, what we're actually gonna do here is move him up. There we go. Let's have her going here. Pop this guy in the head. Could potentially snipe him from down here, but it's a little bit risky. I'm just gonna go here, go for the punch. There's no ammo counts or anything, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. And even though it would be nice to do a no damage run to some description, you are kind of expected to take damage over the course of this thing. You do get access to healing options pretty much immediately after this, though. It would have been nice to not take a hit there, but these maps are like, they're kind of semi-procedurally generated. Like, each time there's a certain size that they can be and all that, but, yeah, let's have you actually run back here. So she's gonna run here. She's kind of the sniper of the group. We're gonna do one of those. You're gonna try to get partial damage on both these. Ah, that sucks. It was like right on the line there. Gonna get a little upset about losing his hat, of course. Alright, worth a shot. It was just plain RNG there, whether or not that would hit. What I was trying to do is ricochet one of the shots over here to like slightly glance him in the head. There we go. Done and done. This game's really satisfying when everything goes according to plan. It's great. There we go, get his hat back. Gotta love the hat mechanics. Alright, let's pop you over here. Not gonna bother using a lot of her other abilities for the time being, anyway. The only actual ability in the team for them... Oh, dang it. Last shot decided to stray off course. The only thing currently, as far as the abilities go, is a power shot, which is just 1 extra damage for the time being. I believe you can get that up to 3 by the end of the game. Anywho, so we're gonna go get these bags. Go stack up on these doors. Now, whenever you see 2 doors next... Oh, no, cancel. I just screwed that up. Yeah, whenever you see 2 doors next to each other like this, generally speaking, you want to just wait, have a free turn before you go into them. Like, early on right here, little mistakes like that aren't going to matter too much, but later on it will. Alright, go for this, pop this guy in the bum, and we're done here. There we go. Have these, like... just really satisfying physics that happen for every shot too. I love it. Love it. Just like all little pieces going flying around everywhere. Now, For anyone looking at this that might be wondering, hey, you know, what happened to all those 50 gajillion other runs you're doing? Don't worry, those are still happening. Kind of in the process of, well, let's just say there's technical well, not limitations so much as technical difficulties right now. All of that will be resolved as soon as I can. There's a lot of stuff going on currently, so as soon as that's all good to go, you know, we'll be all good to go. Alright, let's get on this door. Exactly, they're all robots. They're all robots, so you can have wanton violence without worrying too much. Alright, so we got everything we needed to here. So each of the little bags will give you some small piece of loot, by the way. You get somewhat randomly generated loot after every one of these fights. You can only do every one of them once, but there are a few little challenge fights that you can do for extra stuff later. The economy is relatively tight. You may have noticed earlier where it was showing the stuff for this particular difficulty. It was mentioning that there is a very massive penalty for actually losing fights in this difficulty, which is 50% of your water. Which 50% of your currency may not seem like that much, but you are actually limited in terms of how much you can get throughout the game. So it does hurt. Definitely does hurt. It's like right here, 143, 153. These are semi-randomized. Sometimes you get better items. So like right here, a small repair box right off the bat is very good. This is just more money. These items, you know, obviously you can't lose, well, yeah, a limited number of slots. Pistol, I mean, it's alright. Last time I did this, I started off with a punching fist and the carrying pistol. Honestly, I don't feel like the pistol is that worth it. Basically, it's extra damage, but you lose a laser sight. And unfortunately, because we lost Seabrass in that first one, he doesn't get all the experience for this one. We can essentially go back and run fights multiple times in order to get characters leveled up and all that kind of thing. Typically, they're going to be getting very minor bonuses, so it's not worth like going and grinding or anything. To summarize the plot, by the way, like right now, there's just folks going in and, you know, robbing other folks, so we're trying to fix that whole thing. And ultimately, it gets a hell of a lot more intense than that, but if you want to read more about the story, just seriously, go get this game. It's amazing. But there's a hell of a lot of talking, so I'm just going to skip through most of it. She is... well, we can't recruit her just yet. She's 4 stars, frustratingly. But yeah, easily one of my favorite characters in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up these Knuckles. And probably one of these. These storage units, you're limited on how many you can get throughout the game. They basically decide how many things you can carry, which doesn't seem important for now, but it will be later. So yeah. Talk to Wonky. Okay, fine. Talk to the pilot. So like, oh man, there's problems. We should go deal with them. Yes, yes, yes. So this is the first actually difficult fight. So, if you want to change equipment here, the thing is, all that carrying pistol does is change your max damage. So for this one, her max damage would almost double, but she would lose the ability to snipe. So either way, for now it's fine, but it won't be for very long. On top of that, I'm going to go ahead and probably put the fist on her. If you get a couple of these, you can usually do just really good melee damage, but either way. It's like hers is up to 4 right now, so she does 3 to 5 with a pistol, up to 6 with her ability, up to 7 on a crit, whereas with him he does 4 with a shotgun, 3 with his fist. I mean, pretty basic stats to these. There's no panic mechanics, there's none of that. It's, there's one available utility slot. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to equip this. So yeah, small repair box does change things a good bit, because it gives you essentially 1 extra hit that you can take. And on multiple runs that I've done of this, it wasn't uncommon to lose on this fight multiple times, so it's... at least we're not on one of the timed ones yet, so I'm going to stack up on the doors here. Go for the lower one first. There we go. Wound up with a stack, that's fine. Move them over to this door, and have them wait for now. Likely this area is going to be all one room. So actually, for that matter, before we end up exploring into there, let's go over this direction. Alright, there we go. There should be a small room as well, and it is. So I'm going to have her make use of her melee damage for that guaranteed 4. just because we don't really want to deal with any variables. Just deal with this guy real quick, and done. Now this has a multi-tiered benefit. You may have noticed also that there's no friendly fire, which, thank goodness for that, because seriously, one of my... well, conventional things don't have friendly fire. Probably my favorite character in the whole game, Bee. You get her a good bit later. But, yeah, like, one of her things is essentially double-firing rocket launchers. So, that has a bit more friendly fire on it. Alright, so... there we go, and just go for elimination on this one. Pop this guy right there. Go for the shotty in the face. If you're firing over cover, it does not count. That darkened area on the bottom is essentially blocking them from getting a good angle on Piper here. And that guy's going to leave himself right in the open. So for this fight, you essentially have to take out 3 guys. Almost any cover will suffice. She's got a little bit more health, so I'm going to put her over here and snipe this barrel. He was just out of range. That sucks. Alright. That's fine. Got a little bit of a snipe off. They're going to shoot for the cover, as they do. It's a nice thing with the early scrappers, because like this is a perfect little intro. As far as I'm concerned. So this should be a nice awkward angle for them. So I'm going to go for the head snipe. I'm going to put him in front to draw their attention a little bit. He's got a good amount of health, so just going to kind of accept a few hits here. Unfortunately, can only get 1 damage off that shot there. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Well, we're going to have to redo this one. Usually they won't go for that snipe. But yeah, that's gonna happen every now and then. I'm not too worried about losing in these early fights. Just because it does, like, this particular one does tend to vary depending on how your layout goes. So there we go, just gonna let him get shot there. I'm gonna go ahead and restart it. Kind of think that why didn't I just use the restart option? That would have been much faster. There we go. Ooh, this version has a full-size map? That it does. Okay, so we see it's kind of a big old vertical type layout. This one's pretty good. Essentially means we'll probably get a big open room right here. We'll have a few little small rooms going this way. And then we're probably going to see one of the 3 here, and one of the 3 here. So this works out very nice. Alright, so let's go stack up on the doors like before. We're only losing 100 at this point, so we're not really losing out on any items by losing fights. It's just a little bit inconvenient. This guy could not have spawned in a worse spot. There we go. That's why I was going for that barrel earlier. I'm not sure if there's any randomness to the range of the barrels, because I believe I have seen up to like full-range barrels before. Alright. So, this is iffy but doable. Alright, let's go see if we can get the crit here. Didn't get the crit. Alright, that sucks. Alright. Just gonna go get that out of the way, so that it's not a problem later. It's fine. Damage is getting spread out everywhere. Alright, he gets shot in the leg, he can't move. Yeah, that guy out of the way. Please go for the fancy trick shot. No, he didn't. Oh, crap-tastic. Okay. Let's see if I put him right here, if he'll decide to go for him instead. Probably won't. He did! Beautiful. Alright. That's 1 out of 3 with both party members basically crippled. Okay, that's a good start. He can maybe take a hit, because these guys can do as low as 2 damage. She can't, so she's going to go ahead and use the medkit. This is why you want to have these things in your starting lineup here. Like, if you can buy a second one, that's the best way to go. Alright, perfect. Perfect! Are you serious? Wow! It just missed both of them. That was like as perfect gets. And it managed to miss both of them. Oh, nice. Please miss. Right, yeah, so that's seriously about as good as it gets. Like, as far as RNG is concerned. So I'm gonna put him back here. Just to do his shoddy snipes. Alright. Dang it. Got him in the neck instead of the head. Yeah, these guys should have almost no chance of hitting. Yeah, perfect. Now let's go see if you can take out that one in the front. Perfect, but you didn't weaken any of the other ones. Slightly off. Yeah, you know how whenever we're playing XCOM, they had that one comment on there, it's like, oh, it was right on the margins? God, that fits so well for this. Because there's so many times, like, you absolutely have to nail a ridiculously long-range headshot. It's like, yeah, excuse me, I just missed it by, like, a millimeter. Alright, there's the last guy aggroed. No one else will usually attack unless there's a warning, so should be good there. Now, that's 2 of the 3 gone. The odds of actually getting this perfect, still relatively low. This is probably going to be a single room right here. Later on, we won't be able to do this setting put thing, by the way. There's going to be turrets that keep popping out and stuff like that, so this is a very, very beginning luxury. Let's put you here. I'm assuming I'm going to want to pop her up here, have him... Let's put you right here. This is probably going to be the one big last final room here. So she's going to go back here and take long-range snipes. He is going to... Well, he's going to hold for the time being. Alright, let's see. Can we make that snipe? Good enough. Dutch Peach here. What? I can just kind of take shots wherever. Why not? Have him pick up the loot. She's going to stay right there. He's going to get ready to open the door. And what I'm expecting here is that she's going to take long-range snipes. He's going to go take this position right here. They're going to come out here, get shot at, you know. Overall, pretty reasonable assumptions here. There we go. So we only got 2 guys. Unfortunately, he can't take a single shot, so that's fine. Now, you never... Let's see, is there a way to zoom out? There usually isn't. Actually, I don't think there is any way to... Dang it. That's why you want the laser sight. Essentially, that's why you can't zoom out to angle up your shots. Alright. Let's go for one of these. Didn't work out. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not showing your emotes there, Mr. Cow. Oof. Okay, that's not good. Alright, she might be able to take a hit, but I don't want her to. Alright, she can take cover back there. Yeah, he can get behind it. She can get in front of it. This should be okay. Because I can't exactly let them get any good shots here. Yeah, they're just going to take their sprints. One guy is just going to take one shot to finish off. Alright, gotta love that timing. Mike randomly decided to, well, actually, the everything decided to suddenly not work. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so you're gonna go back here. You can go back here as well. That should cause them to drop down. There should be charging moves for them. Okay. It's fine. You go all the way back here. You go over here, and what I'm expecting to do is just kind of ambush them as soon as they get close. Hopefully I position this right. Yeah, they're splitting up. That's fine. Beautiful. Okay. Her cover kind of sucks. He doesn't need his for the time being. If he can go up here, finish off this guy, he should hopefully be free of shots. Alright. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, come on, please miss. Awesome! Okay. One little snipe right here. Beautiful. Yeah, that's done. Now then, did we get everything, though? No, we have one item that we missed over there. So I'm just gonna have her run back and get it. I believe her movement range is slightly longer. See, not so bad. And thankfully you're not asked every single time, do you want to go abandon everybody? Because that's just not an option. You have to have all survivors on your little little pad thing in order to leave. I guess the big question, though, is my mic still working? Don't know for sure. I mean, I'm gonna assume it is. It's like if I were to have one little complaint here, it's this whole running back segment. Though I will say this is one of the few times when running back and generally, you know, splitting up and running around is actually not punished. Later on, you get stuff that's, you know, spawning all kinds of all over the place. You get turrets coming in, you get guys coming in like squads through doors and stuff like that. You're fighting like 15 guys per turn. It's pretty great. It gets pretty nuts. Yeah, let me double check on that sound. Yeah, no, it's showing up. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. So that's with everything acquired. Alright, gold bar, that's a bummer. Well, it's not so bad. The nice thing about treasures and stuff like that is you can keep them around in case you end up taking some losses later. Uzi, that's pretty good. Although it's still just a 4, so it doesn't matter too much. And another set of brass knuckles. That's really good, though. Really good. Yeah, there we go. So all your characters typically get their best ability right from the very start, and then they just get improvements to it as they go along. There's no, like, skill tree or anything. They just get little improvements the more fights you have them participate in. Alright. Those guys are gone, and now... Yeah. What they're saying there, go back for that fierce lady at the bar? Very yes. Friggin' easily one of my favorite characters. So, okay. So each of them are essentially something that can be described as a XCOM archetype. So in that case, she would essentially be the scout sniper from Enemy Unknown, except with a machine gun. It's pretty good is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we got this one. Do we want these? Not really, so I'm not going to sell anything, because I don't really want those just yet. Alrighty. And let's move on. Alright, so this should be a just basic upgrade for her. There we go. Brass Knuckles, I'm actually going to stack Brass Knuckles on Piper here, just because her pistol is probably the worst right now. As far as the pistols go, you get 2 different versions. Essentially you get, well, actually you get 3 different versions. You get like the lightweight sniper version, as in your like long range, just with a laser sight kind of pistol. You get these kinds that don't have a laser sight but get more damage, and then you get the full sniper ones that are essentially very long range, do a ton of damage, but you can't use them while moving. With these guys, yeah, this would have been an upgrade for him. Oh well. Yeah, his current shotgun gets no crit, but her Uzi does. I'm gonna put that on her, because I plan to have her right in the very front most of the time. But yeah, her whole thing is that once she gets her first ability, every time she gets a kill, she can attack again. So you can have cases where you just set up like 20 guys in a row to get taken down with submachine gun shots, and then you just like snipe from ridiculously long distance. And like my favorite combo is her and the other one that can double fire. So you can essentially have them go in with like a minigun or something like that. You double fire into that room, hit everything in there, and then she just goes in with just like runs to the center of the room and finishes everything off. It's just amazing. But alright, moving on. Hint, you can use the thing to change characters. Neat. Alright. Alright, so this is your first introduction to fortified doors. Essentially just means that there's doors that need to be opened up in some way. So I'm going to have all these guys stack up on these. There we go. Okay, what are we working with here? Okay, you can go right here, sort this problem out right away. Oh, come now. That's not very good. Let's put you right here, see if you can finish the job. It's unlikely, but worth a shot. No pun intended. And if that's not going to work, we're at least going to go for that one. Shouldn't have taken any damage this... Well, I guess we're still not going to take any damage this round. Let's have you go in for the punch. Love how he has that little hook hand. They've all got so much personality to them, you know? Okay. I'm going to move her over slightly. This particular setup will make a lot more sense down the line, because Piper doesn't have her ability yet. Essentially, it's probably a better idea at this early in the game to start the thing by doing the first levels a couple times, especially doing this on New Game. There we go. Let's get you out of the way. Let's see about getting this one out of the way. This is when a grenade would be really handy. But I don't have one yet. Let's see, how long does a run of this game tend to take? Actually, haven't heard of this game before. It depends. If you're skipping through everything, it honestly just like a few hours. Because there's only 3 segments to it. And most of the fights tend to be quick and dirty. Like, essentially this is XCOM meets, what was I saying earlier? Like the good parts of like XCOM Enemy Unknown, mixed with something like Pokemon, mixed with something like Worms, essentially. So you're taking your time to line up every one of your shots manually, like so. Gee, let's move you. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. There we go. Get some nice headshots out of it. Ah, dang it. I was hoping some of them would very low a little bit, then they would have been able to hit the guy in the head. But yeah, so lots of different mechanics to this game. Very fun game. You don't have any permadeath or anything to worry about, but you get all of the fun and rewarding stuff, because like I was saying earlier, the fights just get absurd later. Like where you're literally just taking on entire squads at once. And while it may seem like the whole random loot thing is Diablo-esque, it's not like Diablo. I'll put it out there, because the stuff's not actually random. The order that you get it is random, but you're not getting, like, randomized stats or anything. You'll occasionally find rarer things, for sure, but still, you're not getting, like, fully randomized items or anything. There's a sense to everything that's there. So essentially, unlike customizable perk trees or anything like that, instead what you're looking at is something more like each... I guess something kind of like Long War, in a sense, where you get different items giving you different abilities and stuff like that. Wow, this room is 100% full of nope. Although, it is potentially very two-shottable. Okay, you take your first shot. Wow! Wow! That just sucks. Okay, there you go. You finish the job, please. Yeah, normally those barrels just disintegrate the second anything touches them, but apparently I'm getting the greatest luck in the world with every shot missing with his shotgun. Yep. Alright. Yeah, so in each one you basically just have an objective. How you actually go about it, pretty much entirely up to you. The order that you go about it is pretty much up to you. The layout of each of the ships is going to be different every time you go there. So yeah, it's really, really good on the old replayability. But a lot of the same concepts as you'd see in XCOM apply here. Okay. Doing really good on health at the moment, so I'm just going to be relatively careless with this one. Right, you take your snipe there. Go for the multiple headshots, hopefully. No dice. She's got a good amount of health, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it risky here. Don't have to worry about turrets just yet, so... There we go. That one's gone. That's fine. See? Just 3. No worries. There we go, got their hat. Every single enemy, you can actually steal their hat. It's pretty awesome. And 5 damage from those double brass knuckles. Very, very handy. Let's go ahead and take this. Shoot this barrel, just because why not? Let's get you out of the way. Completely missed, because that's absolutely what I was aiming for. There we go. That's the countdown. So, this is what alarms do. So they will... Right now it says alarm level 1, so it'll spawn one guy, just every now and then. Generally works very similar to something like XCOM 2, where essentially they give you a little warning. They're like, okay, you're going to have X amount of turns in order to be ready here. So that's exactly what you do. You get ready. It's like right there, shot him in the legs, he can't move, so don't have to worry about him too much anyway. And had 2 guys ready to go. So we'll deal with them that way. We just have to get to that one closed off room back there. Hello there, Mr. Reserve Good. How's stuff? Alright, so now it's just going to be spawning one guy per turn. Like, especially a melee guy, there's not too much to worry about. What I'm probably going to do... by the way, in order to get 100% on this, you don't actually have to fight all the enemies. In fact, you're kind of encouraged not to, because there are just crazy amounts of them, so... You know, that's always fun. Alright. Don't have to worry too much about that guy. Just gonna slowly walk his way this way. There we go. Pop him in the face. Just in case there's anyone in here, I'm gonna go ahead and stack them up on the door. In case you're wondering, there is no Overwatch in this one. You take all your shots during your turn. Alright. Let's take this door. Take this, and we're good to go. And conveniently, wound up right next to the door, so no big fancy stuff to worry about here. They're gonna keep spawning in dudes, but we should be good to go. So these will continue spawning more and more and more the longer your fights take. That's why I was saying the whole thing for waiting on more enemies and stuff like that. That's just not going to be a thing that happens. You also don't have to worry about kill counts, thankfully. So as long as you got everything you came for, you can get your 3 stars and be out of there. Alright. Got that. Got a pirate hat. Got an extra pistol. Not going to use that thing. Got a proof ball hat. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, you get 2 for your objective, you get 1 for picking up the final box. You also end up losing a star for every character that goes down. And there we go. There's her ability, or rather her second ability. So Inspire is just basically a damage bonus to everybody that's around. And here's her ability, which is just ridiculous. So, only works once per turn, but yeah, if they kill an enemy, they automatically get a second shot. Very, very, very handy for clearing out rooms, and why she's easily one of my must-have characters. Like, Seabrass right now, he's the dedicated shotgun specialist, and he's really good if you get him all the way up there. Like, his main ability, like, if you end up going all the way down his tree, his main thing is just, he can take a hit, and essentially he'll get 1 extra damage on each attack from there on out for that turn. Which essentially means that if you, say, give him a shotgun with a whole bunch of pellets to it, if you let him get hit, and then you essentially give him some kind of regeneration item or something like that, he can just run up, take that bonus damage, and then he can do crazy amounts of stuff with his shotgun. Or, you know, the easier way, you just use her, and just fire multiple times. Like, once you get Mad Dog, you can literally just fire at every friggin' thing in the entire room. It's amazing. It's really, really good. Alright, I think we have everything we needed to from the bar here, but I'm gonna double check. Talk to him in just a moment. Let me just double check that I have everything I need. I guess it doesn't hurt to pick up this for the time being. And you know what? Might as well pick up one of these as well. Arguably not worth it. But we'll see. Get a little better plot out of this guy. And moving on. Okay, so we need to make it to the spacebar, so we need to go this way. So every now and then you'll see stuff like this. So you get little challenge missions. You only get 1 star for them, but they're pretty difficult. Let's go see if these guys have anything good. In fact, let's go change equipment a little bit. Gonna sell this, because those pistols are kind of hot garbage, to be totally honest. Piper I want to use as a sniper as much as possible. There we go. This thing right here is amazing. So you just automatically get some of these, or rather you can only unlock them with a certain amount of stars. You also just tend to get them for free. This thing, for example, I'm pretty sure we're just going to end up getting for free. Frontier Shorty I probably want to pick up. And heavy armor, probably do want to pick up the heavy armor. Well, whatever, we're going to give it a couple things here. Currently low on money, but that's kind of okay in this difficulty. Because if you're low on money, that means you don't have much to lose upon losing fights. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Give her this one, so she does a good bit more damage. He's still kind of hot garbage. Let's give him the brass knuckles. In fact, let's go ahead and remove that. Just make him the dedicated melee specialist. Yeah, let's just leave 1 on you. That should do it. Alright, what can I put in that slot? Because I don't have any... Oh, right. Got a second med pack. Good. Good. That Inspire ability is very good. Alright, so this is around the point where you start getting a little bit short on turns. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put her right here. I'm going to still dedicate a turn to opening up this door. just to make sure that we have a good little opening here. Yes, yes. Right. Man, this actually is a really crappy spawn. Alright, I'm gonna do a dumb thing here. Turned out not to be that dumb. I'm gonna go down here. Actually gonna go right here. Gonna have me sniper go over here. And gonna have Seabrass go over here. Reason being, that guy is probably gonna try to work his way up, or not. Okay, we didn't open the door, so they didn't get their turn, basically. You're gonna go down here. We're gonna go for one of these and see if we can get him in the back of the head here. See, this is why you want a sniper, by the way. You do that, pretty darn handy. And there we go. Friggin' kill shot. It's so good! It's so dang good! So this is what this game's all about. Like, this is when you start getting into the weird combos and stuff. Let's go here. Just one dude down there. Take a nice ricochet shot right there. Okay. Let's see if we can do this here. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, there we go. So he got crippled. It's not ideal, but it's still survivable. Just leaves Sally to go deal with this. Perfect. Yeah, those kinds of situations, you really don't want her to have that kill shot, by the way. Sometimes, if you're in a room that's just full of stuff that's gonna go boom. Okay. So I'm gonna have her patch him up. I don't think this medkit can be used to repair others, apparently. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Now, the nice thing is, Seabrass will continue being pissed off, so his next attack will do a lot more damage. And that's probably what we want here, so let's have you run forward. And go pay back that guy. That should work. Should be just enough tiles away. So just gonna take out that one. Perfect. Meanwhile, that guy goes boom. We should be okay here. So the alarm started. Should still be in decent shape, though. I believe this one can still fire, yes. Okay, so some of them, especially the better ones, you can't actually fire afterwards. There we go, let's get him out of the way. Just kind of guarantee the shot there. Now, she doesn't get her kill shot from a punch. I really should have kept her one tile farther away, but it's okay for now. Let's put you here. Lost that one away, and there's no more items to pick up over here, so I can probably start focusing on this one. Deny him this tile for the time being. Didn't get the cripple, I was hoping to get that. If you get a cripple on a melee enemy, they're as good as useless. Just in general, up until you get to the shield guys, you're, or actually, no, he's not a melee guy. What am I talking about? Derp. Let's call him being dumb, ignore me. Alright. Finish him. Almost finish him. That's kind of disappointing. That very last pellet decided to miss. Alright, he's gonna take a sprint move. Dang. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Question is that everything? Yeah, that looks like the entire area explored, so we just gotta hold off one more turn. Yeah, no guarantee that that would do anything, but I just figured I might as well try. Doesn't matter though, that should be the fight one. Can you melee? You absolutely can. Actually, that's what I have my shotgun gun specialized in right now. So, the nice thing is, there's very nice synergy between a lot of different items. Like, these are just currency. Any kind of other items you get, you can just add. So, this is an extra storage unit. It's just one extra thing that you can carry. Alright, one extra health. That's good. Those abilities aren't randomized, by the way. Just to be clear on that. But yeah, you can melee. You get just flat melee upgrades. You get situational melee upgrades. You get some. You can, for example, get armored vests that will automatically melee stuff and stuff like that. A whole bunch of different options. And that's locked behind 22 stars. Alright. Let's give the challenge mission a bit of a go. Seabrass, you're nice. Please go away, though. There we go. So, like, for example, right here, each of them has a melee upgrade. Each of them has a healing thing. Probably not going to be good enough to do this one yet, but either way. Perfect. Okay, nothing too fancy to this one. Should have gone for that forward one because I can't get a shot on that one. Generally speaking, for challenge missions, I like to combine these two because you can usually get really good combos off them. So we got to pop this guy in the face. She's gonna go right here. Try to get both of these guys in one spray. Or not. Oh, come on now. You absolutely should have gotten that. Yeah, like, these guys, sure, they can't hit worth a crap. But you get ones later on that are just, like, they will actually go out of their way to do all kinds of ricochet snipes and stuff like that. It's crazy. Alright, there's no excuse for you not mopping up here. I say as they completely don't mop up at all. Come on now! Yeah, this ain't going great. Alright, she's gonna be the backup. Yeah, this goes real bad. Alright, take a turn to repair herself. Pick up that hat and stack up on the door. In fact, weirdly enough, stacking up on the door didn't give me anything there. Alright. So we've got 3. Yeah, those snipey guys are by far the more dangerous ones. So I think what we're gonna do, back up, do the old kiting snipe thing. Put you back here. Yeah, that guy should hopefully not have an angle. I say as he absolutely has a dang angle. There's so much to do about angles with this game. Now, let's put you back here. Yeah, I think I just screwed this up. Yep, she's out. And gone. Or not. Or not. The odds of pulling it back at this point are very slim, but I guess not entirely impossible. Actually, no, it seems entirely impossible, because what I would need is for him to shoot at the barrel one more time. Need for those guys to completely whiff, which they very well might. Yeah, no. That was a dumb choice. Of course they would get knocked out there. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so actually, best option at this point might, yeah, let's go do this one. Or no. No. We want to do this one. So let's get everybody involved. Why can I not get everybody involved? Can I do this one again? Fine, you just be that way, game. If you're gonna be that way. Let's just move forward on this way, then. Oh, right. It's another two-man group. Alright. Sorry, I'm just being dumb, apparently. This guy. Why don't you join us yet? It's because we only have 12 out of 13. Alright, that's nice, but where's your store? This guy also joins you for 750. He's a dedicated sniper. We already have one of those, though. I'm still probably going to pick him up, but still we don't really need him. Speed boosts are right. Those things are alright. This, ideally, is what I should have come to pick up sooner. But that's fine. We can actually pick that up right now. I pick that up, and just kind of because, let's go pick up some speed boots as well. Alright, go for another three-man thing, because why not? Hat-wise, let's give everybody these parrot hats, because parrot hats are great. Well, I'm sure he has a slot, but I don't think I have anything... Oh, right, I do have a thing to go in there. It's called Ambientum! What a shock, right? So surprisingly, we're not that far off from the end of the first third of the game right now. It's actually a relatively long game, but we can get through it pretty quick. Like, as you've seen, most of these fights are very, very fast. Alright, let's move here. And in most cases, you'll usually know within the first few turns how you're doing there. Alright. That's the first of our shield guys. AKA the first competent melee enemies. Okay, so the nice thing is if we pop in right here, we only have to worry about the gun guys. The shield guys cannot change elevation. At least, like that one, for example, can jump up here, but that one can't climb up the ladder. They need a straight shot in order to be able to do so. That guy doesn't matter for now. Yeah, so we literally have just one guy that we need to take care of for the time being. So what we're going to do... go ahead and take a power shot and completely whiff. That's fine. Alright. Go ahead and take the explosive right there. Alright, got a multi-crit, but it's not going to be enough. And like a doofus, I apparently didn't block his path, so that's beautiful. Alright, so we're already out of the 3-star rating, so I already have to redo it. Oof. At the very least, we might be able to hopefully pull this one out for the sake of experience. Alright. Pop you right there. Get rid of him real quick. that one's gonna come down. He can't come down just yet. Love how we apparently managed to get every single enemy in one room. Okay. Crap. It's not even what I meant to do. Yeah, might as well just put him in the same spot. This run is... or this particular attempt is completely screwed. Basically, what I was trying to do last turn is get him lined up for essentially a shotgun shot to take out the first guy and injure the second one. But I just did it poorly. That's all it was. It's completely screwed up. Right. Whatever, go down swinging. Yeah, that one went a little poorly. As they sometimes do. Oh, that's fine, we didn't lose very much. Alright, let's take this one real quick. Mostly because I need to pick up a few more items. Okay, definitely don't want to be sitting next to that. You go over here. Seems like this will be a nice and quiet one. Oh boy. The giraffe game? What? But yeah, currently going through some technical difficulties, so decided to go ahead and do a little bit of a Steamworld Heist. Just because a few people asked if I died or something. Like, no, I'm still here. Just currently trying to fix my computer. Nice. Steam-powered giraffe did the intro song. Oh, did not know that. Yeah, there's a lot about this game that I actually don't know, but I just really love playing it. It's just so good. Yeah, you cannot be serious right now with that miss. Friggin' Uzi to somebody's head, still managed to whiff it. There we go, there's that 3-star rating going. Or 2... no, it's a 3-star. Whatever, go down swinging. Might as well redo this one, too! To be fair, it's that one miss that did it. Because, would have gotten the kill shot proc, or not even a proc, it's not a proc at all. Would have gotten the kill shot, and then from there would have been able to follow it up with a shot on one of the barrels, which then would have resulted in being able to use the sniper for another thing. So, either way. But yeah, no. Absolutely adore this game. Just everything about it feels so good. Even when you lose, the fact that you can just get straight back into it real quick. Alright, I have these guys in the completely wrong spots. Because what I really want is for the SMG to be right here, so what I'm going to do... see if we can get a nice ricochet shot right there. Yeah, way to go, doofus. Completely ruined that. Nice! There we go. See, that's totally what I was going for. Actually, that second time it totally was. I just didn't expect her to actually hit that third shot. Alright. Oh, hello. I appear to be completely incapable of aiming. That's fine. Let's get him out of the way. Do this one. And move on. Okay, so we've got 2. don't know if there's any way to take that shot without taking out both of them. Well, I mean, I guess there's this. Not sure how you managed to miss that last headshot, to be honest. Whale poo. Please don't hit the barrel. Goodbye. Wow. Okay, I have no idea how they missed that. But that's all of them. So now we just pick up all the items and we're good to go. Although we gotta redo this one because I didn't get all the stars in it. We can at least go pick up the items. The nice thing is, like, if you're going through it a second time, you can't get additional items, but, you know, you do get some little perks out of it. Alright, let's put you here, put you here. That was basically that one scene from The Matrix. So yeah, dodge this. Alright. Don't suppose we can pull off some trickery here? And we can go for the ricochet, might as well. Go for the guaranteed punch-out. And that leaves one room. So I really like the new song they did for Steamworld Heist. The remixes were all less rock than the normal version, which is the opposite direction. Yeah, I don't know, the soundtrack for this game is amazing. Like, however it happened. No! Right, that works. Oh, come on! Oh, that sucks. Needs more cowbell. Needs more my sniper shots not ricocheting straight through multiple explosions and into my butt. That's what it needs. Ow. If nothing else, that was pretty glorious. I always love that little dangling arm that comes off of these scrapper ships. Just, yeah, everything about this game is just so good. Alright, here's how we do this. Annihilate. Pulverize. Receive sadness. Boom. Kaboom. Pop one of them in there. Go for one of these. Oh, that's so tempting! Yeah, if I go for the snipe... Yeah, you know what? Actually, no, this is safe. This should be safe anyway. Alright, come on, ankle it in there. Perfect. Perfect. Not entirely sure how we got eyes on that guy. Oh, it's because of this little underground area. So he can't actually target us at the moment. But we can get access to this spot. Beautiful. Oh, no! Oh. Okay, fine. I thought he might have had the movement to pull off a shot there. Alright, let's put you down here. Go for one of these maneuvers. Almost blew yourself up, but thankfully you didn't. And you're just gonna go ahead and run like hell. Problem is that this entire map kind of relies on you getting those first round shots. Right, if I can lure them down here, maybe. So right now there's nothing... There's nothing that Sally can really do here to help. If I put her right here, maybe. Right there, go for the repair. this spot should be just awkward enough to maybe pull this off. So I think they have to take a dash move for that. Alright, melee guy's gonna be closing in. Oh, crap. Okay, I don't think Snipey guy's gonna move. This should be safe. Oh! Crap. Almost. That almost got Sally blown up. Man, I love how gimmicky some of these maps are. Yeah, Snipey guy's just gonna sit there until we can take him out, so no worries. Alright. Actually, no. Sally's gonna go for picking up these, because I need to take a bunch of really long-range snipes with Piper here. Okay, let's put you down this way. So what we're gonna try to do is go way the hell over here and take a bunch of technically near impossible shots. Almost. Backup plan would be, of course, having her move right here and go for the SMG, but I have no guarantees on that one, so I'm just going to leave it as is for the moment. Beautiful. Alright. There we are. Nice and safe. So now we just got all the little optional side areas to go to. This should be a couple of small little hallways, so we'll go here. Actually, let's have them both stack up on this one, because they've got... Oh. Never mind. We just got the one guy. This should be safe. Of course, saying that, I managed to completely flub it, so there's also that. Alright, do not ricochet. Crap, they're dead. They're dead. I swear, every time. Why? Why did that miss? Oh, that sucks. Sorry about that. Man, I am royally screwing this up. I will say, for the record, like, I've gotten up to, like, 2 missions before the end with this run before I managed to lose my save file. Because apparently the Vita has one of those things where they just suddenly decided that your save file is linked to your actual game file. So if you ever uninstall the game, it automatically deletes everything for you, because that's exactly what you were going for, obviously. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Technically speaking, if we go for something like that, and we go for one of these, and then apparently that explosion deflected the last couple shots. Beautiful. Yeah, there's really no good way to approach this. Because unfortunately we got 2 of these advanced guys right off the bat. Yeah, there's really not much else I could do there. By the way, if you're wondering why it didn't just automatically leave when it said to leave, still going for all those stars, so... Alright, this probably isn't possible anymore. But, you know, we might as well give it a shot, right? Okay. Guess we could always go for the technical win here. Go right here, snipe that barrel. That is some rarely good RNG right there. And in fact, this one might be beatable too if everything cooperates. Well, I mean... I mean, he technically didn't win. By the way, just so you know, on easier difficulties, you would just be completely blazing through this area. Like, once we get B, and once we get a minigun, well, and or a rocket launcher, this will be a very, very, very different run. Which actually shouldn't be that far from now. Oh, that beautiful RNG, though. Oh, but, dang it. If this was just a little bit lower, I could take out the entire map. Alright, what do we do here? This is probably the safest bet. Dang it. Dang it, why? It's because they would normally be doing like 3 damage instead of 5, and she hasn't gotten a single level. That's why. Rip. Rip in pieces. Love how it doesn't even cost us anything to respawn anymore. It's like, yeah, you're that broke. You can just respawn for nothing now. Way to suck. Alright. So here's hoping for, you know, a slightly nicer layout that doesn't involve a sniper this time. Still got a sniper. Oh, but it's alright, he's behind a door. Alright. You know what, actually, all I really have to do here is pull back. 'Cause this way, they're gonna run forward, they're gonna go and charge and hide behind those barrels, ideally. Or not. But it's okay, this is still manageable. That guy doesn't have a shot at the moment, so all we gotta do is realize that we also don't have a shot unless... Alright, beautiful. It's not ideally what I wanted, but it'll work. And he survives with 1 health, because of course he does. Why did he make that shot? Yeah, these snipers are kind of dicks early on, as you can probably tell. Man, that was so close to yet another death. Holy crap, what the hell? Everything's just ricocheting all over the place. It's almost like it's a core mechanic of this game or something. Okay, let's get rid of that one. He'll take care of himself, apparently. Alright, we'll just go for the technical escape this time. Just go collect whatever's remaining everywhere. And I'm an idiot. That last move was a blue tile. Of course it was. Again with the apologies. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Any other day this wouldn't be an issue. Today it is. Alright. Ooh. I want that hat, though. I look like a douche from the 90s. Now we absolutely have to win in order to keep that hat. Yeah, the kinds of stuff you gotta worry about with this game. Okay, so... That was the final move, you idiot! Oh, that was awesome. Absolutely love when they ricochet to an absurd degree. And she's down. Because I'm a moron! Lays down. Yeah, I knew that was coming. There's a reason it's the highest difficulty. And there is absolutely a reason I'm not using the shotgun guy here, by the way. It's just, she is just better. Because I'm honestly kind of surprised nobody's mentioned that yet. Alright. This time with less screwing up. Okay, got 1-1-1. That guy's the biggest threat. Goodbye. How on earth are these surviving with 1 health? That's just frustrating. Yeah, I have to say, it's actually pretty unusual for these things not to blow up immediately. Just, each of them keeps just missing by a hair. I mean, it's annoying, but it happens. Anywho, let's go ahead and burn those healing items right away. Because the intro might be a little bit harsh, but hey. Might get some better stuff down the line. Okay, we got 2 guys that didn't spawn with... Okay, whatever. She's got at least decent protection here. Of course it survives. Problem is there's no regular cover here. Let's have her probably run all the way back here. Craptastic. Okay, can you snipe the barrel by chance? No, just shy of being able to snipe the barrel. And if we get a high damage roll... Yeah, there we go. No, it's just this one guy. Okay, he took a 4, so it's worth going for the risky shot here. And there we go. At this point, we should at least be able to pick our fights. So, let's go here. Still on track to get all the stars, so still decent. Now, you normally don't see too many maps like this. Like, there are some environmental hazard ones. The insta-kill barrels are... I would definitely say one of the worst ones to deal with. Okay, so we got 2 melee guys. Yeah, this should be fine. And let's just take regular shots against this guy. Got 2 bags. Yeah, there's only 2 rooms left. One of them's a bigger room, so that's a little bit scary. But we should be alright. I hope. Thankfully, they can't actually leave their rooms until you open them. So, like, there's a lot of putting all the control in your hands with this game, which I really like. Like, usually I'm a massive fan of randomness, but it's just that nice little mix between randomness and in your control. Okay. There we go. Alright. And that should be everything, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, that's everything. It is all the stuff. Yes! Very yes. Yeah, 4-shot burst. Yeah, this thing's amazing. Beautiful. Basically a sniper SMG. And now we go back to get one more character. Namely this awesome guy right here. And hell, I guess we'll get this guy too. Alright, don't have enough to pick up another box, but that's fine for the time being. Alright, so we'll go for this one next. Place this one with this one, just because he's got crazy amounts of health. I don't really have anything good for him just yet, but he'll be better down the line. Unfortunately, we didn't get that one really stupid hat. That would have been really nice to get. Beautiful. He just comes in with a grenade launcher. Yeah, that's fine. For some reason I thought he came with a pistol. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, he comes in with a pretty basic grenade launcher. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, that hit the turret if you're wondering why it exploded right there. Let's have her do mop-up. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, get everybody on this one. Should hopefully take 1 or 2 turns to clear that area down there. Should be able to loop through there and then back up through there, I figure. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so... okay, that is the entire rest of the map. Looks like... no, there's one more room, so... 3 pickups, 2 turns, 1 extra room. Probably gonna take a couple of alarms before all's said and done. This is a pretty good spot for you. Just shy. I was hoping to slightly skirt him on the forehead there. nice thing is, though, we have a nice little problem solver right... well, was right there. Didn't exactly go how I wanted it to. And I just screwed this up. Is this just Vita or is it PS? It's currently on PS4. Like, currently streaming this off of PS4. But it's Vita, PS4, PC, 3DS, hell, probably a toaster too. It's on a lot of things, and it's really dang good! Probably PC is going to be the easiest, you know, the whole mouse and keyboard thing. Right. These ain't looking so good. Alright, whatever, let's go for the punch. Go for the punch too. Hopefully the other one doesn't decide to... yeah, didn't decide to attack. Like, stepping away from the computer when I'm done working. Yeah. I mean, it plays surprisingly well on the Vita, I'll say that much. Alright, please... thank you. Unfortunately, he's probably going to finish her off now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself, too. There we go. Or not. They decided to only do 3 that time. Sure. Sure. See how we're gonna play this. Yeah, this gets a lot more... let's just say a lot more strategic once you get more items. It's just early on you really don't have that much. It's like, I'm using what I have, and usually what you have is going to be just barely enough on the highest difficulty. Like, this is what I love about the highest difficulty in this one as compared to, like, Impossible on Enemy Unknown or something like that. It's just, it's actually possible. Like, your best items will usually give you, or just whatever items you have will usually just be, like, just enough. It's like the grenade thing, a direct hit on that will be enough to take out the crappy things. Why do I keep doing that? It says it's a blue move. I know it's a blue move. Well, time to get hit with a crowbar. See, I can probably move her down here, have her start working on these guys. Should be nice and out of the way. Beautiful. Alright, so she's blocking him pretty okay right there. So let's put you here, let's put you here. What I want is for a big guy to move up there. Hopefully attack that barrel. Hopefully gun guy decides to stick around somewhere there too. Nice! Alright, perfect. Alright, so I think Ivan might be able to just... actually, you know what? Really makes more sense for her to take the shot, although... He's just out of range. Alright, we're just gonna go ballistic on it then. Sorry, that's beautiful right there. I don't know why I did it that way. I guess it worked out fine, but still, not really sure why I did it that way. Okay, okay. So there's that one. SMG should handle this one. Almost, anyway. Only problem with Ivan is friendly fire, which is a little bit annoying. But it works well enough. Okay, let's see. He's stuck. If I put her right here, she might be able to rain down on that guy. Might be able to have Ivan figure something out for that guy. Although if this ricochets, that's gonna suck real bad. Beautiful. Okay. Come on! I really need to pick up some armor or something for her. Because that's the downside. Like, she's really good, but she starts off with no health whatsoever. Let's put her over here. See if he decides to attack the barrel. And he does. Good boy. Put him around here, put her up here. Okay, was kind of hoping that would get trapped on his shield. But of course, I guess it decided not to. Beautiful. Minus the turrets. Turrets are a pain. Okay. Oh, come now. What can we do here? It's point blank him, I guess. Should I just melee at this point? Wait, why is it... That's weird. For some reason it's throwing the cursor all over the place. But yeah, so Ivan's the one guy that you really, really want to stack all your melee stuff onto. Because if you give him a couple brass knuckles or whatever else, he's just going to do... he's basically just going to do insta-kills on everything. Later on, there's a guy that does it better. If he gets, I believe his name is Gil. Like, he's just basically a fish that will... well, friggin' Fillet of Fury is just amazing. Let's just put it that way. Is there any world in which we have not completely screwed this up? Not really, so let's go back here. Alright. Go back here for the inspiration bonus. You're just gonna go shoot right through this barrel. See, so orange is whenever you can move and then attack, and blue is where you can move but then give up your attack for that turn. Pretty dang much, yeah. So it's kind of the opposite of how XCOM did it, where blue move, yeah, was your safe thing, and then orange is your attack zone. It's kind of going back to like the old school kind of system with turn units and whatever else, except it's just everybody has a certain amount of tiles they can use. Alright, in an ideal world, he runs up, fires straight in the middle of them, hits them all. Melee guy attacks first, breaks the barrel, but then everybody else takes a shot. If you were to do this, though, could at least guarantee a shot on one of them. See if I'm moving back here and see if that, by any chance, can reach them. Alright, I'm gonna move them into a nice defensible position back here. Have her repair. Take out that guy just because it's pretty much guaranteed. See if we can maybe take a... I don't think we'll be able to take any awkward ricochets from there. Alright, I'm gonna leave them right here so that he continues getting the inspiration bonus. Have them do the old team up against this guy. Of course, we're still gonna have to redo this one because, you know, stars or whatever, but still. Oh, that's just disappointing. Oh, and that's one of the high damage guys. Okay, we're screwed. They don't attack on their first turn that they spawn, but still, though. Yeah, our movement's pretty jacked right now, too. He's got 10, that one's got 7. We can get him out of the way. See, that one's a guaranteed 5. Yeah, each of them is a guaranteed 5. The only way I can think of to pull this off is if she does this. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, so... Oh well, rip everybody. I was thinking if she gets at least 6, then she would have been able to take out that guy. There would have been a chance for the other one to maybe miss one of his shots, which would have really sorted out some stuff. Anywho, yeah, let's try that again. Whoa. What the hell was that? Yeah, that's bizarre. There's like some rumbling going on. It's like sounds like a dang earthquake, but there's no earthquakes here. Okay, this room is completely made of nightmares. In best case scenario, we go nade, SMG, get a second SMG shot to go whittle that one down. Actually, that's not even a bad move. Let's do that. Because I just noticed that door is still locked, so those two shouldn't have any shots. They gotta move into position. Yeah, we should be alright. Should be relatively safe here. There we go. Yeah, for those tank guys, really, ideally what you want is B, who I don't have yet. Okay. I'm gonna go here, and you're gonna go for the snipe. You are gonna go for the nade. Like, ideally that would have hit more units, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers and all that. Go for the 4. Go for the kill on this one. And completely whiff. That sucks, because I kind of needed her damage on the other guy. And the game's feeling a little merciful. Decided to let him miss that last shot. Alright, these are some crap odds to hit, but there we go. Ooh, even got the headshot. Beautiful! Holy crap, I actually did it. So now we move on to the next one before we run into even more problems. Alright, you're gonna go over here, collect this bag. It's gonna be a tiny room. You two show, for God's sake. Nice. That's about as crappy as I could have done, actually. I mean, that could be a good or bad thing, depending on how you see it. I mean, plus side, got a sweet crown out of the deal. We'll just pretend I was aiming for the crown the entire time. Now we just gotta win it in order to keep it. Alright, she's in a real crap position. That second one I would hope wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, wow, she's in a real bad spot here. Yeah, this area should be completely covered from that thing. Alright, let's put her out of turret range. Yeah, that one was... just. Right. Over here should be fine. I say, getting shot by the thing. Yeah, the one on the bottom left we can just ignore. Thankfully I wound up in a really awkward corner. Not so bad. Got everything we needed. Yeah, there's one ability she gets later on that's very helpful for these situations, especially for this difficulty, that whenever inspired she can just do a small heal. Oh, for crap's sake. First things first, squash all those guys. Leaves us with one ranged attacker. This melee guy shouldn't be able to even get to us unless I flub this shot, which I was honestly expecting to do. We've got one turn until those things right there spawn in. Beautiful! I think what we're gonna do probably just grab what we need and run. So yeah, Ivan should have the best movement here. In fact, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. We can actually just run then. Yeah, it's rarely this kind. Yep, that's everything. And everybody survived, so that's that one done. Ooh, and it's purple and shiny. Ooh, okay, that's really unlikely at this point. That does up to 10, so that's going to be a near insta-kill on most things. We got a sweet crown out of the deal. Upgraded grenade launcher for him. Beautiful. Yeah, that's as good as that could have ever gone. Okay, cooldown improves. And he gets his abilities. Namely, this one. So what I was saying earlier about the shotgun guy, yeah, he gets the ability too, except he gets grenade launchers. So if you have an option of somebody with a shotgun that's very unreliable and can't do anything at range, or you have somebody that can use the same ability with way more health, plus, you know, he has a grenade launcher, plus can hit stuff with a giant weight, it's almost like that guy's way better than that guy, you know? Just slightly. Slightly very severely. Alright, gonna go pick up that extra inventory upgrade now. Buy that. Always want to spend your money as early as you can in this one. Just because, yeah, losses are inevitable. Now, if you're playing on the Vita version, interestingly enough, actually you can probably do it in this one too. You can actually just quit out on that same turn, and you can just quit back to the entrance and restart your turn if everything goes wrong. Alright. Alright, one bot mission. Sounds to me like a job for Sally. 'Cause she's amazing. Ooh, hang on. One sec, be right back. Actually, yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap up for the day, so that'll be that for now. Thank you for stopping by and all that, and, yeah, I'll well, probably continue doing this thing until I can get all the other computer-y stuff fixed up. Hopefully shouldn't be that much longer. I swear, it's like every single time there's always more stuff. Anyway, you take care too, Mr. Vale. Hope all is well over there, hope you're feeling alright, hope you're having an easy day. Anywho, see you next time. Take care.